Hello beautiful humans, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tessa Stewart. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, sis. Alright guys, so in today's video I will be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm just going to be showing you how I achieved this beautiful soft glam look using a few of my current favorites. I love this look. I think that this is a great look for going out or the holiday season, which is what it is. Okay, so I just used a few items that I am loving currently right now. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then make sure that you keep on watching. But before we go any further, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that you are alerted with all of my future uploads. And let's get right into the video. Alright, so I'm going to start off by concealing my hyperpigmentation around my mouth and under my eyes. And I'm going to be using my Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer in the shade Medium Dark Golden. And I'm just going to blend that in using my Beauty Blender. And I just use this to kind of like cancel out that darkness first before I put on my foundation. Next, I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation in the shade Sable. Very creamy, nice medium coverage. It is very buildable. And even though it's a stick foundation and it is creamy, it is movable. So as you can see, as when I start buffing out the shade, yes, it sticks to the area that it's in, but it does blend out nicely. And I love to use a nice buffing brush for this. You can use a beauty blender. It does work well with a beauty blender, but I prefer the buffing brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Maple. And I'm using this to highlight under my eyes. I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my eyes just a little bit as well. Some in the middle of my forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. And above my lip and a little on my chin. Next, I'm going in with my Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. I'm just going to place that on all the areas where I want to recreate the natural shadow that should already be there. So at this moment, I'm just trying to snatch my face, girl. So I'm just going to strategically, first I'm going to go in and I'm going to pat the color in on the areas that I want, and then I'll go back after and blend it all out. Next, I'm going to blend out all of my concealer. So I'm using my Real Techniques brush, and I like to start either with my forehead or my chin, and I just pat in all of the concealer. So you just want to blend out with light patting motions, circular motions where need be, but mainly patting motions, just blending out all of that concealer to a nice even distribution. And then blending out my nose contour. Next, I'm going to go in with my cream blush by by Milani, and that's in Coral Crush. I love this shade. I like to use it as a base. It's not necessarily necessary. You can skip it if you want, but I do like to use a cream from time to time. Next, I am setting my face. So I've already set my under eyes and all of my highlighted areas with this Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. So after I finish setting those areas, I'm going to put a little bit of extra powder around under my eyes to catch any fallout. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Matte Setting Powder in the shade 4.0 Tan, and I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Bronze Duo Bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the lighter color first and just place that around the perimeter of my face. And then after I use the lighter shade, I'm going to go back in with the darker shade just to deepen up, around my cheekbone area. Okay, so next I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever translucent powder, the same HD setting powder, and I am going to use that to kind of carve out my contour or like clean it up at the bottom. So sometimes you can blend it out a little too much. I'm just going in and tightening up that line and making sure that I am ultra snatched. Next, I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath Labs Mthrshp Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. I'm starting off with the color Sun Rose Amber, but you can use any warm tone, lighter shade of brown. And I'm just going to run that in the crease. You can even use your bronzer for this step, like if you didn't have this exact palette. So I'm just going to place this color all throughout my crease and blend it out and diffuse that color nicely. And you just want to take your time. Next, I'm gonna go in with the color Rose Venus from that same palette. This is like a very pretty, like pink type of shade. It's very dimensional. So I'm just gonna place that over the mobile lid. The camera is actually not doing it much justice. Trust me, this shade is beautiful. I love how it shows up. Next, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna deepen the crease with the shade Nocturne from the same palette. So I'm gonna start on the outer edge of my eye, so the outer crease area, that outer V. Now, because of my eye shape, this is how I always kind of deepen my eyes, but you just wanna go along with whatever goes for the shape of your eye. But I just wanna go in that outer crease area, blend it in almost like I was winging a liner of some sort, because I'm not going to use a winged liner. And then I'm going to drag that color across the crease area as well. You just want to take your time blending that in. We're not doing a cut crease, but we're definitely doing a more concentrated crease area. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Color Fix in the shade Blackout, and I'm using that to kind of like darken my lash line, the upper lash line. So I'm lining my eye, but it's not very precise because I am like kind of smoking it out at the same time. I just want to darken that area. And then I'm gonna take that liner on the lower lash line as well. Next, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line with the same brown colors from the palette. So I'm going to start with the lighter brown first and then go in with the deeper brown and just smoke out that lower lash line. Next, I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara. I like this mascara a lot. It builds up very nice and dramatic, which is what I like. I'm gonna wipe away that excess powder, and then we're gonna go ahead and work on the rest of the face. So next I'm gonna go in with my lip liner. This is from Juvia's Place in the color Cola. Just gonna line my lips with that. This stuff is so smooth and creamy, love it. Then I'm gonna go with my Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Bare Reveal. This is one of my favorite nudes. There are some really good nudes at the drugstore. Seriously, just take your time and go through. And then I'm just gonna top that with the Revlon Ultra HD Lip Vinyl Polish in the shade Act Natural. Now this gloss, like when you first put it on, yes, it's glossy, but the more that it like sits on the lip, I feel like it starts to shine a little bit more. Like after it's been on your lip for like a minute and it's like set in there, it gets really glossy, and I love that. Next, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the color Citrine Rose. Beautiful shade. NYX actually has my favorite drugstore blushes, NYX and Milani. So I love this one in the shade Bang Bang from NYX. And then I'm just giving you the deets on the lashes. These are the Flutter Lashes Brave at Heart. And that's it. All right, guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I love it. Oh my goodness, I love how it came out. I am really feeling this. So I love the products that I used. Everything that I got during the Sephora sale, girl, has been a hit, okay? So I'm gonna try to keep pumping out these looks for you. Obviously, right now, we're in the holiday season, so I'm trying to give you guys some holiday look inspiration. If there are any specific looks that you wanna see from me, make sure that you comment that in the comment section below. If there's anything different that you would have done, girl, let me know as well. I'm always open to ideas and constructive criticism, girl. That is just how I am. I like to constantly grow and evolve, okay? So if you like this video from me and you'd like to see more like this in the future, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are alerted with all of my future uploads, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!